Hey everybody, thank you so much for stopping back by. I am Tia. Today is May 12th, so we are at day 12 of Vlog-A-Day in May. My apologies for this going up late. I did have a doctor's appointment today. Really didn't have a plan for what I was going to film because what I have from today's visit will be shared tomorrow for Fibro Friday. As it turns out, I probably could have done a fibro related theme for both days because today is Fibromyalgia Awareness Day. So May 12th is the day every year, and it just so happens to fall before Fibro Friday this year. So I'll save my information about my doctor's appointment that I had earlier until tomorrow's video. So today I'll show you a 100% vegan breakfast that I am having today. I'm treating myself a little bit. I typically, and I know this is going up late, the time is actually 12:54 Eastern Standard Time in the afternoon. So the thing is, when it comes to breakfast, I generally do not eat before 12 o'clock. And some may say, oh, I can never say this, intermittent fasting. And the answer is yes and no. It is intermittent fasting, but it's more unintentional. I'm just really not hungry normally first thing in the morning, unless I had a very early dinner the night before. But otherwise, I just generally eat between 12 and maybe at the very latest, closing things down, 9 o'clock. My last snack might be 9 p.m. So I'm going to show you my breakfast. I have to cut the video here because I thought I could just swap the camera around like I do with photos, and that's not so. But I will switch the camera around and show you my breakfast today. And here's my breakfast. So I have a few things that are kind of new to me. There's my tea over there. And I will start on my plate. What's not new are the oranges. I have just one orange cut into quarters. Then I have a bacon substitute because for those that don't know, I eat a primarily plant-based diet. I'll give you more details on that in a second, but these are the Smart Bacon strips. I had 5. I've eaten one because I was very hungry. It is almost 1 o'clock here in the afternoon, so I am hungry. This is my first meal of the day. And this right here is a chickpea scramble. If I have enough time, I'm going to try my best to quickly post the links to the videos where I got my recipe. I literally just combined these two videos and used all of the ingredients that they listed to make one scramble. And I'm very pleased with the appearance. If you like the flavor of scrambled eggs, this does not taste like scrambled eggs. It tastes like beans. It tastes like a legume that has been pureed. It tastes great, but it does not taste like eggs. So if you're going for the taste of eggs, this is not what you want. If you just like the look of egg and the idea of getting plant-based protein, this is a fantastic option because it absolutely is protein rich because it is nothing but ground up garbanzo beans, which are chickpeas, which is besan flour, depending on where you shop and who you get your flour from. So all I did was do the scramble, chopped up some tomatoes and green onions and tossed them on top. And there was my breakfast. This is my first time trying this recipe too, and I liked how it turned out. I mean, I was hoping it tasted more like scrambled eggs. It did not, but it was still very good. And my tea over here is by the company Spot, and it is a tea set that I got. This is the lemon ginger green tea. I think it's finally cooled. I didn't add any honey to it yet because I want to taste it without that, but yeah, that is my tea. This is my breakfast. Sorry for the noises, guys. I was leaning on my table to get a good shot of the tea. And I'll have some more commentary in a second. And so that's my breakfast for today. Sometimes my breakfast is a smoothie. Sometimes it's just a bowl of raw fruit. Sometimes it's a protein shake. Rarely. I usually don't do actual protein shakes, but I do have some shakes that are basically multivitamin shakes. I do those sometimes too. But then I follow it up with a real meal maybe an hour or two later. Truth is, I have the appetite, many times I have the appetite of a 6'6" teenager. For those outside of the US, that's 2 meters. So I have the appetite of a very large person, even though I am not that tall. So I like to eat well, and I like to eat until I'm satisfied. I hate depriving myself, and so I try my best not to. I do try to, however, eat foods that do not sacrifice health, because of course your health is your wealth. So if I can at least keep myself as healthy as possible, then it really doesn't matter to me if I tend to eat more than some of the males I know. So yes, now I did mention there were some new things to me. The Light Life Smart Bacon is not new. It is one of my favorite bacon substitutes. I love the flavor. I've tried other ones. Light Life isn't as sweet, which I appreciate because I do like bacon because of the salt content. I love a saltier bacon when I have it. So, and I haven't had bacon in a long time, but when I do eat it, I do like it to lean more toward that salty flavor profile. So the Light Life Smart Bacon does lean that way. I've tried some other brands where the bacon tends to be a little bit sweeter, and I really wasn't a fan. So that was not new. However, the chickpea scramble, first time doing that, will do it again. I'll experiment a little bit more with the recipe. The recipes that I use, I did everything that those 2 videos said. I added turmeric and onion powder and cayenne and salt, but I did add my own twist where I added just a light sprinkle of salt at the end, and I used seasoned salt. I didn't use sea salt. I used seasoned salt, and I used in the actual liquid that I put into the pan before it all scrambled up. In that initial phase, I used MSG. So I used MSG, and then I amped up the flavor a little bit when I tasted it by sprinkling a little seasoned salt on the top. And that was good. Oh, I also added a few, what are they called? Nutritional yeast flakes. I did add about a half a teaspoon of those in just to see if it affected the flavor. I liked it all, but like I said, it's chickpeas. It does not taste like egg, but it certainly will give you the look of it. And it cooked up just like the video said, so I'm not disappointed at all. The second thing that I tried that was new to me was the tea, the Spot Lemon Ginger Green Tea. Delicious. I did not add any sort of sweetener to it. I'm drinking it plain, and it's really good with the orange slices, which I'm eating at the end, even though I know that you're supposed to eat your fruit first because your body digests that first. I didn't. I saved my fruit for the end, and I'll do better tomorrow. But yeah, that's my breakfast. My joy or ease or relief for today is eating a nutritionally dense meal that is also, it's good for the body, it's good for the spirit. It's just a wonderful way to start my eating for today. And I am looking forward to just being appreciative of the process that I've gone through to get to this point in my fibromyalgia journey. Because of course today is Fibromyalgia Awareness Day. I am reflecting on this path, and I'm so thankful for the progress I've made. Doesn't mean things are perfect, but things have certainly gotten better over time. So that's it for today. I'll talk to you all tomorrow. I hope you have a fantastic day wherever you are. Take care.